Hi, today we're going to work on a sort of Halloween project using old cabinet cards. We're going to make spooky haunted portraits. And we're going to do that using our cabinet cards. A cabinet card was sort of introduced in about 1866, and it's a thin photo mounted on a thicker board. I'm sure you've seen them around. They're at antique stores and flea markets, or maybe you even have some of your own family board. So we're going to do that. So let's take a look at some examples here. You can see they vary in size. They were generally around 4 by 6, but that changed. And they were popular until, about 1890, when people actually took up the hobby of photography and the brownie camera was introduced. So we're going to use these today to make our Halloween portraits. And what I've done is scanned these and created a couple PDFs that are available on the everydayartiststudio.com website under the online classes. This is the Haunted Portrait class, and you can kind of see there's a little bit of difference. This one here on your left was printed on a sort of matte, it has a linen-like texture on it. It's a cardstock, and then this one over here was printed on a semi-gloss photographic paper, both printed with inkjets. So you can choose which kind of finish. I really like this one here on your left because it looks most like the originals. Oops, let's switch those around. So it's a pretty good representation of that. You could get a matte, double-sided or heavier paper, photographic paper, and that would work just fine as well. So let's get started. So we're going to start with this piece here that we've printed up. Again, this is available online, and what I'm using is this is Scotch glue 2A with it's got 2 different applicators on it. What we want to use is this one with the tip right here, because that's going to allow us to draw. And basically what we're going to draw is like a carnival mask onto our card, so you can understand now why I did not want to do this on the original. Although if it's not actually your family and you wanted to create it on the original, you could do that as well. So I'm just drawing sort of a mask shape on our little fellow here. And you probably can't see this in the camera, but he must have light blue eyes because they're kind of spooky looking. And now we're going to use some glitter. And what I have here, they come in little vials, but I put them in these handy little containers. You can keep them in the vials as well. We're going to use this black one here. I'm going to put it under this handy little catcher for catching your glitter. And I'm going to just sprinkle it on there. You don't have to worry about using too much because you can always put it back in. And so there, we've created our little spooky mask. So I'm going to put this, now you can see how this works. And a bunch of different companies make these, but it helps you just slide it right in. And if you had a little paintbrush, so there's a little bit of remnant in there, I'm just going to blow it, which is going to give me glitter all over the studio floor, but that's fun. I want to do on this other lovely lady here, we're going to use some vintage silver glitter. So again, I'm going to use my, she actually has glasses on. I'll wipe off the top here. So the thinner this applicator is, the better, because then you can get a really good shape. And I'm giving her kind of winged mask here. All right, we're going to use our little glitter catching tool again. Now once you have these done, you can string a whole bunch of them up on a ribbon perhaps and use it as a, so I'm just going to knock that down onto where I put the adhesive. And so she's got spooky silver glasses. Now if I had gotten it where I didn't want to, I could use the fine tip of a pen, or even, I happen to have long fingernails right now, and move that glue around while it's still wet. Even this little guy here, I want to see a little bit more of his eyes, and I can move that around a little bit. The other way you can use these is in a pin holder, and we'll show you a finished picture of this in a little Halloween vignette. So enjoy. It's a very inexpensive craft. You can download the PDFs or use your own cabinet card photos and just a little bit of glitter, and you have a great Halloween project.